Hello, everyone. It's Monday, another day. Well, we give some breathing space today. And let's see what is over here. Oh, my 22 is here. Hello, 22 is here. Mine is here. I see I was settled for second from Douglas William. Tati, Douglas William. I see. Right. Okay. What is this all about? What is this all about? It looks like we got some very cheap lawyer nowadays. I'm very surprised, because I've been doing YouTube YouTube for a very long time. And I've been visiting all over the places, all over the channels. And I told you I got 5,000 over subscriptions and so on from all over the places. Mind you, I'm very curious to know what's the name of that lawyer and what's the name of that company that lawyer represent somehow appears and come to talk in the YT YouTube world. Wow, that's the first time, Seriously, I would like to engage him also because I think that lawyer will be damn cheap because no lawyer will go to the YouTube and explain to you anything at all other than the Clerk is only a convincing clerk that represents the lawyer firm. And if he's the lawyer, why does he want to stoop so low to come to this YT YouTube world and explain? You see, that's why this one is called, in our country, called lawyer bureau. Lawyer bureau. Hello, Mami May. Hello, Estella. And by the way, there's a lot of them today all over the YT world. Everyone trying to explain this, that, and everything all together. I think, are we getting into such a stupid situation where we find a lot of stupid people all over the stupid places in YT world? I never knew that it can be so hilarious. It is very hilarious now, So I am paying heavy dollars for my lawyer when I can get lawyer from YouTube for free. Yes, my dearest. That's what. That's what they are trying to to prove to themselves that they are not lying and they are not telling anything that is not correct, or they are trying to scare people with all these scary things. But let me tell you one thing. I know lawyers, and I know a lot of lawyers, and I got lots of lawyers that I know also, and none of them will say that I'll go to the YouTube world and talk. You see, that's the problem, because lawyers have their own standard and they have pride, and they wouldn't go to any YouTube world to explain what they need to tell everyone. It's not free for your information. I do not get scared. I have ice water in my veins. Oh, wow. Oh, don't tell me you're going to get chilled. If ice water, it will be very chilling, isn't it? Coffee, hot one. I'm just wondering, are they trying to prove that they are smart, or are they trying to prove to themselves they are so stupid? Completely stupid. Because this is one thing. This is one thing that will never happen. As well as You cannot do video recording even in the courtroom. That is one thing you got to know, because it violates the law. You cannot do it. You can listen and you can come out and talk about it, but you cannot go and have it recorded, because you do not have the rights to do it unless it's appointed by the government. Then you can do it. Other than that, it's all rubbish. All rubbish. That's why I said this lawyer must be so cheap. I would like to engage him, because from what I know, I haven't come across one lawyer that can tell you in the YT world about the situation, about the outcome, and about the court case. Now, where did we all get wrong? Where did it all go wrong? I'm beginning to wonder whether is it true, or is it fictions, or is it make-believes? Because I tell you, I got a handful of them around me. Right? And by the way, they are not cheap, and they don't do service for free, and they don't talk in this YT world. Because why? When you misinterpret or you misrepresent the facts out there, lots of them going to laugh at you, and lots of them is say, this lawyer no two hoots about nothing. Why would I want to pay him any lawyer fee at all to get his recommendations, to get his proposal, to get his ideas of how to win the case? Or is it all just a makeup of everything that everyone wants to play about all over the YT world? You see, I also love to play around in the YT world. I never say anything seriously. I never take anything seriously. I am only out there for fun. And when I am out there for fun, I also want some information as to whether do we have this kind of lawyer that is very cheap, that I can engage, that I can make use, and I can use it publicly to announce to the whole world what are my intentions, what am I up to, and what I am going to do. But it's all for fun, isn't it? Hey, E.T., yeah, okay, bruh. I call Monster to the rescue. Oh, my goodness. Monster! Yeah, Monster is very funny, and Monster is very fun, Gary. And I would love, he comes here, he always tickle me, and he wants some answers. And I always tell him, yeah, there's a lot of answers you can get free nowadays. Even now you can engage lawyers that comes to YT world and tell you and give you recommendations that is totally free. These are called lawyer bureau. I'm not going to explain what it refers to and what it means, but I tell you, it's just very hilarious and it's just very funny. Hello, Ati. Correct. And why not we have some fun with it? And why not we go deep into it and find out what's the reason, what's the answer, what is it all about, and what's the situation? Because, like I said, I'm very curious over a lot of subject out there. But the facts is not out there. And when the facts are all not out there, you mean to tell me it's true? Anyway, you cannot get any facts at all out there. Or maybe we can fabricate facts. What? We can always fabricate. Not a problem. It's just only like I said, use my lawyer voice. Yes, correct. Yes, use my lawyer voice. I'm telling you facts, not lies. I'm telling you what will happen and what is going to happen. And you better be sure that it will happen. Oh, I don't know. I'm still waiting for the answers, and a lot of it are still very funny out there. My goodness. You see, today, in the morning, there's already some very interesting happening. Some very interesting happening as to who is going to get put out, who is going to be in prison, who is going to be sent to El Salvador jail. You know, the most notorious prison in the whole world that is located in Latin America, where all the gang members, wow, we got gang members now, you know. Yeah, you can read it, MS-13. Huh? And the other one is the number 18. I don't know what is it called. Yeah. And they are all over the places, all over in Latin America. And they are now squatting inside the jail. Yeah. And why do they squat there? Because they are very dangerous people. They take people's lives and they abuse and they misuse and whatever all out there. And they got to serve their time. But if you are talking about little problems that is associated, not really what you said, big cases where you will be thrown inside the notorious prison and so on. I just only say one thing. This is all about money and to get the case settled and get it all done with. Why would you want to get your lawyer involved to come over to YT YouTube world to explain? You see, when a person does not have the confidence, that's what they do. Trying to prove to you in whichever way they can. Trying to make sure that you get the answers that they fabricate. I don't know. What is that? Makeup? I don't know. Manufactured? I don't know. Who knows? But can it be real? In other words, can it be real? But I don't know. But the most important thing is that I haven't come across any lawyers appearing in my YouTube world explaining the situations. This is the first time after so many years. And I'm also wondering, wow, if that's the lawyer that can do this kind of work, I would also love to employ the fella. And I would also love to know which company the fella is employed or which company the fella owns, so that I can get reasonable rate from the lawyer that can explain to the public without any fee at all. Lawyers are not free. That's one thing I know. That's very true. I only found it out that I can get free lawyers now. I only find it out. Hello, JB. JB is here. JB is here. Right? You all can connect to JB. JB is here. JB has been visiting some places out of her country. And she is a country girl that is living in the Philippines. And I guess you would love to see where she goes, what she does, where she's traveling to. Very exciting. What should I say? A very exciting lady to know. That's all I can say. A very exciting lady for all of us to know, because her knowledge is also, should I say, quite wide. Not limited to her province, that is only now, what should I say? a rice farmer. Don't be shy to be a farmer because there's a lot of farmers that are very rich out there. There are lots of farmers that are very rich out there. So if you are thinking that farmers are poor people, I tell you one thing. The rice that you eat costs money, but the rice that the farmer grows is on their love for it, and they appreciate what they grow and what they eat. But you got to pay for it. It's not free. Like the lawyers that come over to the YT world and explain the situation, which get me very confused as to what type of lawyers and what kind of lawyers the law is. Any news in YouTube, my friend? Lots of crazy news. Lots of crazy news, JB. A lot of drama. Full of drama all over the places. And I can tell you, it's a showdown. But the thing is that when the showdown starts, it becomes very hilarious and ultimately it ends in a very stupid way. For free, I presume it's nothing. You get what you pay for. Correct. That's what I said. For free. And why do you want to get a lawyer that is for free? Which I can also explain to you. Over here, we call it lawyer boro. Agree with you, Estella. Yeah. You see, only educated people will understand what is it all about, and those people that have gone through it will know what is it all about too. But when someone out there trying to prove a point, and the only way that the thing he can prove the point is to get someone or some lawyer to come and talk over the YT channel, I guess you prove yourselves being very, very stupid. Because, like all of them also know, it can, or should I say, it will never happen. So now, what you're trying to prove, is it true or is it false? Then you got to use someone to cover it up, to make it look legit. I also do not know, but I understand very well about what is being free and what is being, or what you got to pay for. And that's one thing that you never pay for free or get it for free. You see, even if you are an engineer that you invent something that you know is very highly valuable, will you put it out in the YT world for everyone to see? I guess you're completely stupid, isn't it, if you do that? Isn't it true? That you're so stupid that you know that everyone will do it, follow it, copy it, and will never pay you any royalty at all. Isn't it true? You see, there's one thing that is called intellectual properties. And when it's intellectual properties and you file a patent for it, you get money. That's why you see Huawei, IBM, Apple, Windows, they are all under intellectual properties registered, trademark too, TM. And when it's trademark too, intellectual properties too. You get paid royalties. No one can copy your idea. No one can copy your technology. No one can use your technology unless there's an agreement to it. But I guess some people out there are totally stupid. They don't know what they are doing and they don't know what they are talking about. I'm easygoing. They can pay me one burger at a time. Oh, I know of someone that buys 67 pesos burger and time. And the temptation is that you come and visit me. I take you out for lunch. Wow. You come and visit me. I take you out for lunch. And I can also buy for your kids if you bring the flour along. Wow. But then, 67 pesos burger is very cheap. What? To someone that comes from the land of Uncle Sam, where the money, or they call it the Benjamins, the value of it are so great that you only can afford 67 pesos burger and you ask the fella to come and visit you. The answer from the person that wants to go and visit you is that the place I'm staying and the place that I need to go and visit you is too far away and it's too expensive for me to get there. And when it's too expensive for me to get there and you're going to just buy me burger, I think I can buy it for myself and my kids. That's why that one got it wrong. Hello Hatijah. Selamat Hari Raya Hatijah. Hello everyone. Stella is also here. I would not ask what kind of meat is in that cheap burger. Oh, better not ask because it's 67 pesos. I don't know. Must be dead chicken or whatever. Oh, good evening, Abangku. Always be healthy. Yes, thank you. Right? Terima kasih. Ya, sama-sama. So now that we know that nothing is for free, nothing is cheap. Only people that think that they can manipulate other people's thinking and they can play with other people's feelings. That's what they are capable of doing. You see, in the other sense is that it's called what? Getting you upset and getting you peace and at the same time make you very jumpy about what is going to happen and what is happening. But then, like I said, whether it's true, not true, whether it's fabricated, not fabricated, whether it's the same case or it's the other case, no one knows. It's all planned. It all can be planned. And if there's no one to witness it or no one to record it at all, it's just your words that is floating around in the YT world. And when words are only floating around in the YT world, does it make any sense to anyone? Why are you all out there fighting with the wind when you know when it blows, it's very nice. And when it gets stronger, it's even nicer. Just be careful. Don't get the one that is the wrong kind that will blow you away, because some of the winds that comes around in the Philippines will really sweep you away. That's for sure. That's one thing that you got to be very careful about. Because you might not know when it will happen. You might not know where it will strike also. It's only just telling you a rough area that it will cover, but it will never tell you exactly where it will cover, because the wind of changes always change directions. Well, have fun. Now that we know that we can get free or cheap lawyers out there, and we can get them to come over and talk into the YT world. Maybe it's about time that we also try to get some to come up to this YouTube world to explain what is it supposed that we can do and what is it that we cannot do out here. Because it's free one, right? And if it's free, we don't have to go and attend. We don't have to go and attend the YouTube class about Copyrights Act. Right not? And then downloading of other people's videos. Infringement copies. All those sorts of things that is out there. So that you can understand that even the music that you play, which is softly, that can be tracked by those intelligence electronic creatures that's roaming in your live streaming system, they will also have their big ears open out to hear all the background noises, including all the background music. And when the notes strike correctly, then you will have problems. That's why a lot of them try to move away from music. Never put music into your live streaming at all, because not all are. You can use it freely, because a lot of it comes with copyright strikes. Good evening. Time for some blah 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 retro. Hello, hi E.T. from mine. Hello, retro from mine. Yes. So now that we know that, no, all I can say is that no lawyers will come to the YT world to explain their situation and to explain their reasoning at all. The only people that will come here to tell you facts or whatever you want to know are all those clerical staff that is engaged in the lawyer firm. Or they call it convincing clerks. Or maybe you do not understand what's the word about it also, isn't it? What if I'm a liar? Well, if you're a lawyer, I guess you won't come to the YT world and explain anything for free, isn't it? Then if you want to explain anything out here for free, then I will introduce you to the YT world, that this is one lawyer that you can make use to explain all kind of things that can happen, which is allowed and which are not allowed too. And you can get a lot of subscriber too. A lot of subscriber. But you're not going to get paid at all. You're not going to get paid at all. That's all I can say. If you get in a jam, just give me a call. Retro music. If I get into a jam, I rather stick into the strawberry jam. Because I love the red color jam that is slightly, what is that? Sour, and most of the time it's sweet. So with a little tinge of sour and it's so sweet, why not? I love it. Yeah, strawberry jam are very nice, very beautiful, very tasty, and some of it come with seeds that is with it too. I can't be a lawyer to pretty girls. You can't be a lawyer to pretty girls. I just want to find out the lawyer that speaks out loud. Which company the flirt come from, and where the flirt come, and where is the flirt attached to? Which company, and what is his name? Because I would love to engage him to be my lawyer too. Because when you can come to the YT world to explain certain things, I guess you must be a lawyer that does not have any job to do, or nobody wants you at all, isn't it? Because lawyers are highly paid, and they do not have time to come up with all this nonsense all over here. Isn't it true? That means that lawyer is very cheap. No one wants to employ him. And when no one wants to employ him because he is not good in any case, why not? Why not I engage him? And when I engage him, we can find out what's the situation in this YT world, what we can do, what we cannot do, and we can only pay minimum sum or little money to get his expertise to tell everyone what you can do, what you cannot do. Because after so many years that I know I've been in this wide YouTube world, I haven't come across any lawyer that speaks over the YouTube world. I'm very curious about this particular one. I am very curious about this particular one. And I, like I said, would love to know him and would love to engage him. Isn't it true? Yes, Hadija. That's why I said, no lawyer will appear on YouTube channel. That's why I want to know who is he, which company he is from. Who is he, which company he is from. And I'm very, very, very curious. I say already, I know so many lawyers. I have a lot of lawyers. But none of them will say, don't invite me to your YT world because it's totally mad and stupid. And they also say one thing, my services are expensive and it's not free. You got it? Tati, Hadija, yes. Hello, Tati from my to Tati. All of them are laughing. Retro is the funniest one. Right? Retro is the funniest one. And retro is the... Well, retro can make you very happy when you go there, when you are sad. I suggest you go over there and have a good time with him. But just tell him, sing song that is very loving and very touching to my heart. Not the one that is only going to tell me craziness, madness. That is what we don't want. Then Retro should learn to sing this song. Speak softly, love. Yeah, there's a song by name Speak Softly, Love. Well, you are such a romantic guy, right, Retro? You don't want, should I say, disappoint the pretty girls out there, isn't it? True or not? Definitely. My hair is disturbing me. Definitely. You sing like you love to sing to all of them. Like this song. To all the girls I loved before that came walking into Retro's door. I sing this song, I dedicate them all to all your girlfriend you have before. Retro! Ah, you're going to have yourself a lot of problem, you know. You always sing love songs to all the girls. Right? Oh, quiet. Retro is a very funny guy. Retro is a very fun guy. And if you were to go to his channel, you'll find that half the time he'll be laughing, half the time he'll be dedicating all the love songs to all the pretty girls out there. I gather that he never runs out of girls that want to listen and want to, what should I say, a piece of his meat. Right, Retro? Retro, don't run away, don't hide. You know, they are all out there just for fun, just to be with you, to have all the silliness that you want, to sing, to have fun with. Nothing wrong. Very nice. Right? So now the thing is that this morning until this afternoon, I've been listening to a lot of craziness out there. Craziness regarding about two person that says that they want to put each other into the jail, and at the same time they say that they want to get each other deported out from the country. And they are talking about, well, when you get deported, you still got the chance to come back. And there's another one that will say, who wins, who lose. And that one is a very funny one. Because how can you win and how can you lose? Knowing fully well that, you know what is it all about? Their egos. Their egos are too big for themselves to know that it's just totally stupid to do all this crazy thing that has been going around. And the winner is actually the one that talks both sides of the stories. Yeah, the one that talk both sides of the stories. He is the one that will win. He is the one that get all the prizes. Remember one thing. He talks a lot and you all pay him a lot. And he get a few more extra beer and he's very happy to continue tomorrow again to tell you all the shit that you want to hear out there. And it's actually not facts at all. It's not facts. It's just about two old guys having at each other neck. And when you have at each other neck, telling stories, trying to piss off one another, ultimately, you two never win. The one that wins is the one that talks about you two. And I can say only one thing. He does a very good thing about explaining all the shit that is happening. Be it true, be it false, nobody cares. Who cares whether it's true or not? It's only the excitement that you want to know from the outcome, isn't it? And you can call yourself a winner. And the blower said, no, you never win. And the other one will say, yeah, I lose. But then I still got my pride. So where did it go? never go anywhere. It's still at the same situation. Round and round in circle, it comes back to square one. Round and round in circles, they go firing at each other. And it still come back to the same place. Never ends, never win, never lose. The winner is the one that talks both sides of the stories. Grandpa, don't get sick, get well. Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Do you know the song by Cause? There's one song by that name, Grandpa. I tell about the good old days when everything between the lines get blurry and you will never know whether it's right or wrong. I don't lawyer to singer. Bye, teacher. Oh, retro. I'm just telling you that song by the name Grandpa by the Cause, exactly as the fellow want to explain to these knuckleheads out there. They are getting themselves blur between the lines as to which is right and which is wrong. And if you were to sing the song, I tell you one thing, it is true. Both of them are grandpas. And the one that tells the story is actually grandpa. Now you get it? Or is it too complicated for me to explain? You don't know, huh? You know, in this YT world, there's one channel by that name, Sick Grandpa. Now you got it? Now you got it? It is true. If you don't believe me, I can put it out there to tell you that there's one particular channel by that name. Brad was going to be a lawyer but got offered better job at IKEA. Free meatballs. Can't tell a lie at all. Oh, no, I'm not telling lie, I'm just having fun. And I tell you, a lot of things that is, my brains work very terribly one. And I can tell you, like this story that I talk about, that's why I can sing the song also, Grandpa. And when the grandpa sings the song, and when the song tells you about this lyric, you can find the title, Hadijah. You go to the course, CORRS, you type in Grandpa. There will be a song by that name, and you can know what is it all about. It's about what happens and what is right and wrong that is written between the line that is get blurry after so long. Yes, things get blurry. You cannot understand. That's why it says it's blur. And you can find all out there. Monster! Gary is here looking for you. He said, calling you to come help me, to save me from this crazy YT world. This crazy YT world is really crazy. And we got a lot of crazy people out there. And also, all the craziness that is happening. Two oldies getting at each other next. One is about 70 years old, one is about 50 plus. And like I said, they have a lot of fun time, having fun at each other. And you can find all the craziness that they do out there. And it's very hilarious. Very hilarious. Monster, I have my lawyer look into that. Why? Not a problem. You can engage one in this YT world And I can tell you it's very reasonable and it's very cheap because developer can dispense information into the IT world for free. And if a lawyer can do that over the internet world, I tell you one thing, you better hire that lawyer because it is very cheap or it is a very low class lawyer that cannot get any employment at all. Because all I know is that they don't come cheap and they don't go to the YT world to explain their situations. That's why I say there's a lot of crazy people out there. I met sick grandpa in Bangkok in 2023. We drink many beers. Correct. That's what I said. The winner that's the particular one. He is the winner. After the situation, I find that I can tell you one thing. He goes round left and right and see who is the winner and who is the loser. But I ultimately say the only winner is the one that gets all the beers. Yeah, he gets lots of beers. Because why? When he explained the craziness about these two particular person, he did not lose anything, what? And like he does not lose anything, we also get free entertainment. And free entertainment is what we want. And it's really fun. That is very true. That is one thing we know about grandpa. And like I said, if you were to go play that song, you will also know what he says is also very blurry. So don't take everything seriously. Don't take anything seriously because you listen to the song, you listen to the lyrics, and you listen to grandpa explaining. And I can tell you one thing, you'll find that what is written in that song is very true. I know about it. I used to love that songs too. Because why? It's something that you'll find very interesting out in this crazy world. And when you're out in this crazy world, you know what is it all about? It's all madness. There's no truth in anything that we do out here. It's all for the fun of it. It's all for the fun of it. And by the way, we give Bretty a rest today. We give Bretty a rest today because her, what is that? The first singing girlfriend got another song to sing. Got another song to sing. Google Pants. Yeah. When he cannot get any answers, he will ask you to Google it to find the answers that you want. So, it's very interesting. And I got a playlist. And she already sang 3 songs. Wow. The achievement is good. Because before anything or before I introduce this channel out to the world, it stays very low profile. Only got 40 plus. If I'm not mistaken, 43 subscriber. Now it has went up to 50. Shall we push it to 100? Shall we push it to 100? And I can tell my Brad Esblo friend, hey, keep the girlfriend singing. I'll make it into the top 20s. Last month is top 40s. Let's go for the top 20s. Then we have more of her singing and more subscribers coming our way. More people understanding what is it all about. Bratty, Bratty, it's very, very fun when you're with me, Bratty. Right, Bratty, it's very fun when you're around me. Well, lawyer already explained, story already tell, true or not, nobody knows. Because it's supposed to go live so that we can hear and we can get all the information that we want. But somehow, we don't get to hear what we want to hear. And when we don't get to hear what we want to hear, can it be true? Or is it false? Can it be done if the witness is not there? I don't know. I'm also getting very curious with a lot of things. And I think that if you are going to get someone to pay the fine for you, and if he is not there, how can it be true? How is it true? Well, we see. Let's see what is happening. Let's see what's it all about. Nobody knows. Nobody is telling the actual thing in this YT world. And when nobody is telling the YT world everything that is truthful, we just assume it's all a game. A game of deceptions, making someone upset, making someone angry, making someone pissed off. Or should I say, driving or traumatizing that one that do not get the answer at all. Or is it the other way around? You are also being traumatized by some other people. I don't know. I guess I cannot find out the answers. Only I can find is one thing. How come that lawyer or so-called lawyer can come and talk publicly in YT YouTube world? I don't know. I guess I don't know. And I guess I'm also very confused. Totally confused, actually. Sick grandpa is really sick in the head. Whether he is or not, but I find him to be very hilarious today. I find him to be very hilarious today and very, very entertaining also. Because why? Other than the winner and the loser, I find that the entertainer is more interesting than the winner and the loser. Yeah, entertaining, that's what I said. I don't know who win and I don't know who lost, but I find the entertainer is the most interesting one. And or should I consider him the winner? Because he gained everything. He got nothing to lose. And he's very happy. And he get a few more extra beer to drink. They are both losers. No winner and no one win. No. My God. But like I said, it's very fun. And it's really very, very interesting when someone jump into the bandwagon and make, what is that? And make a dramatic appearance for the winner and the loser. And when he talks about it, you find that some of it is so complicated, some of it is so hilarious. I don't know whether it's true or not. I only find it fun and entertaining. I hope there's another part of it tomorrow. I love it. I, I hope there's a part two about it. Then we can have fun listening to it. Why not? Nothing to lose. Listening, there's nothing to lose. It's just pure enjoyment and entertainment. And when it's pure enjoyment and entertainment, who wouldn't want it? Who wouldn't want it? I get a lot of kicks out of it for a day. Yeah, I get a lot of kicks out of it, just wondering what it is all about. Whether it's true, whether it's done, whether it's legal, I don't know. And I'm not bothered with it at all. I only want to go and enjoy what is being said and what is being unfolded. No one knows the actual answers. Nobody got the real answers. No one got the real answers. Because why? You see, the winner and the loser, they are out there to outwit each other. They are trying to outsmart each other. They are trying to outplay each other. They are also trying to make, what should I say? Make some money from each other. See who is going to win, who is going to lose. And ultimately, I only got one answer. The winner will be Philippines. The winner will be the country named Philippines. That's all. That's all. The rest of it is nothing. So, have fun with it. Enjoy what you want to do best. And like someone also proposed that, tell him not to sell. Tell him not to sell the house. I've already explained very much earlier. You see, you can sell the house. The new owner can buy the house. But the landowner can evict the new owner also of that house. Because when you're sitting on someone's land, the house that is sitting on someone's land, you buy the house, but you don't own the land. So if the new owner, they buy the house, only one thing I got to tell the new owner, you're being very stupid. Because the landowner will ask you, you can take it with you. It's sitting on my land. Get it off my land. You got the answers? You got the answers? Simple. She still win. Anyway, she still win. The owner of the land will always win. Because when you put the house on top of that piece of land, you know fully well, whoever buys it also will have the same problem. You can take the house with you. You're sitting on my land. True or not? Well, all the fun for today. Philippines won. Correct. That's why I said nobody wins. Philippines wins. Nobody wins. All are loser. When you play with this type of situation, you only know one thing. You only know one thing. When you use people time, you got to pay for it. Like you employ the lawyer that you want to use, you also got to pay for it. It's not free. That's why I'm very curious when the lawyer explained over the YT world about the situation. I say I'm very interested in this lawyer and which company does the fellow represent. Because when you go to the YT world to explain your situation, you are giving free consultation and free advice. Nothing is free. Lawyer charge everything. That's all for tonight. Have fun. Let's wait for part 2. Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Can we have part 2 of the stories tomorrow? Right? That's all for now. Have fun. Enjoy it. And yes, Timmy. Right, end already. Because I'm waiting for part 2 tomorrow. And be advised, it will be very hilarious when you have part 2 coming out. Because when I explain certain things, if the one that is listening will understand what it is all about I'm talking. Bye, Uncle Ichi and the chat. I tell you, the thing is that how are you going to prove it? That is actually true and not false. I never accuse anyone of true and false. I'm just having fun. I never say anybody names. Right? It's just, I only mention, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Yeah, the good old days. We always miss the good old days. So take care of your health, everyone out there. Stay healthy, keep fit, enjoy the laughter and the craziness in the YT world. Because there are more crazy people out there than those that is actually straight people. And mind you, a lot of them are totally as crazy or as stupid as I am also. I told them I got IQ of 50 only. Don't blame me if I make a lot of mistakes during the process of telling you all the silliness and the silly story. That's how it is. Right? And thanks, Timmy, Reborn Troll, Mommy May, Estella, Douglas, William, my Monster, Retro, Hatija, Tati, and whoever that is out there, my also, Gary also, JB also, JB also, I see also my 22 is here, right? So everyone, have a good night, be happy, stay healthy, and we see you again tomorrow for another story about bread. Yeah, I give him a day off today because the girlfriend is singing a very nice song. So we give him some time, and that's it. So good night, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Enjoy your life. Don't get angry, don't get upset. Bye bye for now.